Meet Sam. Sam owns a booming local coffee shop that has quickly become a neighborhood staple. Business is doing so well that Sam has set an ambitious goal: open 10 new locations in 10 different cities over the next year. But right away, Sam hits a wall. Deciding exactly where to open that very first new shop is an incredibly difficult task for one person to figure out alone. This architectural blueprint illustrates what Sam is up against. The decision maker on the left has to navigate a massive influx of variables. Those 8 stacked layers on the right represent shifting factors like zoning laws, competitor proximity, real estate trends, and volatile supply costs. When there are this many moving parts, the human brain starts to redline. It becomes nearly impossible to make a confident choice because the sheer volume of information is drowning out the useful data. That shield in the center is management science. Its entire purpose is to step into that chaos and translate massive, messy, real-world problems into structured models that can actually be solved. To survive this expansion without guessing, Sam cannot rely on sheer brainpower. A growing business requires a specific ladder of specialized software tools to carry the load. Sam's first step is evaluating how the original shop is currently performing. To do this, they use a Management Information System, or MIS, which you might recognize as a standard sales dashboard. An MIS is built to handle highly predictable, structured problems. It takes known data from past sales and outputs standardized reports, helping managers increase their daily operational efficiency. The limitation for Sam is that an MIS only reports history. It cannot tell Sam what will happen to future profit margins if unpredictable variables in those new markets suddenly change. This matrix compares our systems. On the left, MIS focuses on structured problems to reduce costs. On the right, decision support systems handle unpredictable problems. Looking below, MIS executes standard procedures, while DSS provides an interactive sandbox to actively model reality. In practice, a DSS lets Sam run complex what-if scenarios. Sam can ask the system, what happens to our projected profit if Chicago rent increases by 10%, while coffee bean prices drop? The system instantly updates the financial projection. An MIS gives you the unchangeable baseline of where your business has been. Unlike the baseline, a DSS acts as a co-pilot, helping you map out exactly where your business could go. Now, let's say Sam hits a highly specific roadblock, navigating the complex corporate tax laws of 10 unfamiliar states, without the budget to hire a dozen local lawyers. For this, Sam needs an expert system. This software uses strict if-then logic to navigate a narrow procedural field. It temporarily takes the place of a human professional. This comparison shows why. A DSS assists a human by crunching numbers, but an expert system, or ES, can actually give advice. Instead of just doing math, it reasons through rules and logic to provide a recommendation in a specific area. But eventually, Sam faces the hardest hurdle. The expansion choice comes down to 2 neighborhoods, but the local data is messy, and historical foot traffic records are incomplete. To solve this, businesses turn to artificial neural networks. Instead of acting like a rigid calculator, these networks operate much more like a human brain. This infographic illustrates how they handle a messy reality. Standard applications fail when they encounter that incomplete puzzle piece on the left. But a neural network uses machine learning to identify hidden patterns, bridging the gap to generate a complete solution on the right. While expert systems execute the known rules flawlessly, neural networks are necessary to make sense of the unknowns. In the real world, business leaders do not open these software tools one by one. Instead, they follow a unified life cycle to make their choices. This circular flow diagram represents Simon's decision-making model. It is the standard roadmap for this process, showing a continuous loop from gathering data all the way through to final implementation. Sam's software maps directly to this circle. First, they gather intelligence on the new cities. Second, they use a DSS to design financial models. Third, they make a choice on the exact location. Finally, they track the rollout during implementation. This flowchart shows the modern technological trend that makes this possible. Notice the bottom step. Rather than working as independent tools, systems now fused via tight integration into one central management support system. This integrated software stack clears the fog and handles the massive amount of number crunching for you. But its ultimate purpose is simple: to sign the lease, open the doors, and lead the business.